Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily predictions and analysis for gold, US30 and US100. In this analysis, with the help of candlestick charts and indicators, we are going to look at the targets for the day. We are going to look where to enter, where to exit and what could be our take profits as well. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, and let's start the analysis with gold first. Gold, as I shared in my morning analysis, that once it trades above 1910 levels you can go long, and rather I said 1912 levels you can go long. The next target is 1920 and 1925. Now it has achieved both and trying to restrain within these limits, but yes, these levels at 1920 again going to be a stronger resistance. Beyond that 1925, and beyond 1925 it will directly land to 1935. That was the target earlier, as I said. Also, if it drops below 1902 levels that I had shared earlier today also, if it drops below 1902 you can go short, and you can again expect it to head towards 1890 and 1895 levels. Now look at the stochastic here trading at bottom, and hence probably still looking bullish that it can continue with the bullish momentum. MACD lines are still running parallel and trying to converge from here. Also, similarly on the 4 hour charts you will find that it has taken a support here at this zone, that is precisely at 1904.5 levels. I have told this level many a times. After this it has given a breakout. This is the breakout candle. Also look at this, how beautifully this zone at 1925 has provided a resistance, and it has given a stronger resistance for gold now. So any breakout beyond this zone at 1927, definitely it is going to fly towards 1935 levels. You can take your positions accordingly. Now look at the 4 hour charts. On the 4 hour charts, the support right now lying at around 1912 levels. Only breaking 1912 you can expect it to drop towards 1905. This is going to be a stronger support, and below that, as I shared, and also we can see from the daily charts, 1902, below 1902 definitely it will break sharply. So right now 1920 should be a good support, and this is what it appears. But let's have a look at the also looking at the 4 hour charts. Couple of observations here. You can see here lower highs is what we can see here on the 4 hour charts. Also higher lows is what we can see. So this observation indicates that possibly it is trying to consolidate before trying to take a breakout. And yes, once it breaks beyond 1927, this time definitely it will try to hit 1933, 1935, and beyond that it will try to fly strongly. Now look at the DPO is in green, and the stochastic near to overbought levels. There is a crossover on the 4 hour chart on the MACD that is important to us. And also looking at the 3 hour charts, on the 3 hour charts specifically it has formed this megaphone pattern. And now also look at this, there is a wick available on the this candle on a 3 hour chart. Possibly till the time it remains above 1920 one can remain long, else once it breaks 1920 specifically go short at 1980. Then the next target is towards 1912, and then it will try to break towards 1904 levels. So a good short entry is only below 1918 levels. Then the next target is 1915, 1912, and then it will break towards 1910 and 1905 levels. So subsequently you can take your positions. Also looking at the DPO, the stochastic is overbought on the 3 hour charts, and MACD lines have just crossed over. Looking at the 2 hour charts, on the 2 hour charts we can find that, see, this is like losing the bullish momentum here, and previous candle on the 2 hour chart it retraced more than the body size is less than half of the previous candle. This candle itself, the wick is larger and the body is smaller. It indicates that the bulls are losing the momentum, and that is why I say once it breaks below 1918 definitely you can go short for 1915, 1912, 1910, and in fact it can break towards 1908 and 1905 levels. And if you look at one more observation here, the DPO is in green and it is near to overbought levels on the 2 hour chart. So probably we might see a little break there, and MACD lines are wide and divergent. And on a hourly chart it is overbought, clearly overbought, hence it need to break a little. That is why it also confirms that possibly once it breaks below 1918 levels here, definitely you can go short. You can expect it to break towards 1915, 1912, 1910, and then 1908 and 1905 levels. It can again return back to 1905. Remember, it can again return back to 1905. So you can take your positions below 1918, you can go short, and only long entries above 1927. Beyond 1927 it will definitely fly. So this is all for gold. Now let me give you the trading levels and summarize it well. So looking at the charts here, the only long entry I will recommend here is at 1927. Now once it breaks beyond 1927, you can expect 1933 and then 1935. Beyond 1935 we will see a sharp move towards 1943 levels and 1950 levels. So take your positions accordingly. On the downside, on the flip side, if you see it breaking below 1918, here you can go short at 1918. You can expect it to drop towards, see, very nearby targets, 1915, 1912 and 1908 levels. If it breaks this, then 1905 will come into picture. Below this, definitely it will try to break sharply towards 1902, and then 1895 and 1890 will come into picture. Take your positions accordingly. Below 1918, yes, you can go short there, you can expect it to drop. So this is all for gold. Now let's have a look at US100. Now this is the hourly charts for US100. Let me turn on the indicators simultaneously and let's save time a little. And if you look at the hourly charts, you can find that, see, the candles are trying to consolidate. See, previous candles, lower lows has been formed. Now it is trying to reverse and trying to consolidate. So now if it breaks this zone at 14070, then only I will consider this as bearish, and it may try to break strongly below 14070 levels. At the same time, once it breaks here at 14170 levels, yes, it will try to hit 14200, which is going to be a stronger resistance on the hourly chart, and beyond 14200 definitely it will fly on the upside. Also look at this, the stochastic trading at oversold levels, hence we may or we can expect a bounce back here. The MACD is running divergent. Another observation on an hourly chart, you can let me try to show you here. See, higher highs is indicating possible bullishness, and yes, it is trying to trade with this support. Now breaking this zone at 14070, yes, I will expect that it is going to act bearish, else it will continue to consolidate here and then give a breakout on the upside again towards 14300 levels. So this is what we can see on the hourly charts. Let's have a look at the 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour charts, let me come back to the nearby or the nearest levels here. See, higher highs is what we can see, and you can see higher lows also is another observation. Hence once it breaks 14070, then only you can take it as bearish, else it is again going to bounce back. The first target towards 14200, and then it will fly again towards here at 14250 and 300 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Looking at the 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts, the story is somewhat same. This is just a retracement which is it has taken, and also it is trading in this channel precisely right now, breaking 14070. Yes, it will act bearish towards 14,000, and in fact it can drop towards 13,900, and on the upside, till the time it remains above 14070, the next target is 14200, which is going to be a larger, stronger resistance, and beyond that it will definitely fly. Looking at the 4-hour charts, on the 4-hour charts, you can see that it is almost giving you higher lows and higher highs. So only the previous candle which is turned out to be a lower highs there, and that is why I say from here it can bounce back, and the bounce back can be sharp, which may try to take it again towards 14300. If it tries to trade beyond 14200, the next target could be around at those levels. Now look at the 4-hour charts. It was overbought and it is cooled down considerably, but now looking downwards. That is my worry point. So on the hourly charts it is nearly oversold, and hence it can bounce back, but on the 4-hour chart it appears that it still requires a little drop. Let's see who wins. And looking at the daily charts, on the daily charts it is trading with a bearish momentum here, and you can see if it continues to drop, the zone at around 13900 and 13900 to provide a support. The first support at 14050 levels, 14070 levels, and below that it will try to break towards 13950 and 13900 levels. This level at 13950 and 900 definitely going to provide a stronger support for any further break on the downside. Now look at this, the stochastic on the daily charts is also overbought, and this is what we can see that probably it might try to drop again. So it may trade, it can bounce back on the early charts, it can rise on the upside towards 14200 14300 levels, but any rise to be probably sold. Till the time it remains below 14320, you can expect it to drop, but once it rises beyond 14320, it is going to give you a stronger rise towards 14500 levels. Once it trades above 14320, definitely it will try to rise towards 14500 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Now look at the MACD on the daily charts. It has just crossed over and it is very bullish here right now, but stochastic is overbought. So considering this, let me give you the trading levels for the day. So here you can go long at 14160. See, right now it is trading at 14130. The next target 14200, and then towards 14240, 14300 will come into picture. Till here it can reverse anytime. Beyond 14300 it will try to hit 14320, and beyond 14320 one can remain long for 14400 and 14500 levels. Remember, it can rise till those levels here. On the flip side, if you see it dropping below 14070, you can take a short entry here at 14070, and it will try to drop towards 14040, the nearest resistance. After that it will try to hit 13970, 13950, and from there also it can bounce back. But yes, after 13950 it will try to hit 13900, which is going to be a very strong support for any further drop today. And beyond 13900, this is largely towards 13820 levels. Any drop below this, sky is the limit. So take your positions accordingly. Now I hope you have noted the positions. Now let's have a look at US30. Now these are the daily charts for US30. You can see the top or the high is almost stagnant here, and it has given you a consistent resistance for 3 continuous candles. I'll not say continuous, but 3 candles. It has given a stronger resistance for any upward move, that is at around 34300 levels. So once it breaks 34300, definitely that is the time you can expect it to rise. Also look at this lower highs is what we can see. I think probably it may try to come back till towards 33900 levels again, probably today, and then we may see how it behaves there. So yes, on the daily charts it appears there is a resistance available, but failing to previous candle also you can see lower lows is what we can observe there. But if it breaks the zone at 33500, that is the level below which I will expect it to drop heavily on the downside. Looking at the 4-hour charts, on the 4-hour charts, couple of observations to make here. See, consistently it has given higher lows. So only if it breaks 33500, I will expect it to drop. Also higher highs is what we can see. This is kind of expanding the zone here, and probably once it breaks here below 33500, then only I will expect it to drop, else it can continue to rise. The target could be at around 34200, 34300, 34400 can also be achieved if it continues to rise. But this zone has definitely given it a stronger resistance at 34300 and 34400 levels. Also, let me turn on the indicators here simultaneously. So look at the 4-hour charts here. You can find that there is a stronger support coming into picture at 33500. Only breaking this, you can expect it to drop, and till the time it remains above 33500, you can expect it to continuously rise towards 34000 again, and in fact it can break those levels towards 34200, 300 levels also. Also look at the stochastic on the daily charts looking downwards, or this is on the 4-hour charts looking downwards, and MACD trying to converge and crossover on a 4-hour chart. Now look at the 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts you will find that similar is the observation, and similarly you can see 33,500 giving it a very strong support. Below this, yes, it will break. Above this, definitely it can continue to rise. The next target is towards 33,850, 33,900, and then 34,000 will come into picture. Also look at this, the DPO is in green, the MACD lines are looking downwards, stochastic looking downwards, and a possible crossover on MACD. So yes, if it crosses over, then possibly we may see it dropping. Look at the 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour charts, it is oversold. That is my observation. On a 2-hour charts, it is oversold here, and hence probably we may see a bounce back from here. Also look at the 2-hour charts. Two candles are diminishing in size. The body size is diminishing and indicating that the bears are losing the control here, and from here possibly we may see a strong rise towards 33,800 at least, and from there we will observe. Once it breaks 33,900, then I will recommend that it is really going to be bullish. Stochastic is oversold as what we saw here, and MACD lines has just crossed over on a sell side. Looking at the hourly charts, on the hourly charts here, the next resistance at 33,740, 750 zone. If it breaks this zone, definitely it will try to hit 33,850, and then beyond that it will fly towards 33,900 and 34,000 levels. Also on the downside, the stochastic is oversold, hence we may see a bounce back. MACD lines are divergent and are on a sell side, indicating that probably it may try to act bearish also. Look at the daily charts here. On the daily charts, 34,400, definitely that is a stronger resistance. 450 from the 20 period moving average, and the stochastic is overbought, and possibly there is a crossover which can happen. If it continues to trade beyond 34,400, then only you can expect it to cross over and expect it to trade bullish, else it might trade with a bearish bias. And any rise till 24,300, it is a good level to go short again. So if you see it going at 34,300, definitely you can take a short entry there. Now to sum my observation, and let me give you the trading levels here. For the day, you can take a long entry at 33,760 levels. Once it breaks 33,760, the next target is 33,840 and 33,900. Till here it can reverse, and beyond 33,900 you will again expect it to hit 33,970, 34,000 and 34,050. Any rise beyond this will take it on the upside towards 34,200 and 34,300 levels. So take your positions accordingly. I am just writing it 34,300. This is going to be a stronger resistance for US30 today. If it continues to rise, then and then only. However, you can expect that probably every rise can be sold, but yes, trade with levels only. Also look at this. If you want to go short, I will recommend only short below 33,550. If it breaks 33,550, yes, you can go short here, and you can expect it to hit 33,500. This is going to be a stronger support for US30 for the day, and I don't expect that this will get broken today. But if it breaks, it is going to be a sharp drop towards 33,300, and you know, whenever I say this, that happens always. And below that 33,200, and below that 33,050 will come into picture. Any drop below this, sky is the limit there. So take your positions accordingly. This is all from my side, and if you like and appreciate my effort, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Don't forget to press the bell icon. Stay tuned with the latest analysis, and join my Telegram channel. If you want to get trained, if you can join my next mentorship batch starting 14th of March. Definitely this session will help you become proficient and efficient traders. So invest in your learning first, then you can definitely reap the profits from the markets. Thank you very much. This is all from my side. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.